What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. Now today I'll be sharing a recipe for some garlic herb butter. Let's get started. So to start this off, we'll be needing an entire can of or carton of heavy whipping cream. You don't want to use half and half or milk, you need heavy whipping cream for this. Now I'm going to start my mixer off and I'm going to show you what I do next. So in the meantime, I have 2 whole heads of garlic. I'm just going to remove the top of both of them and I'm going to drizzle on some oil, salt and pepper, and I'm going to place these to roast in my air fryer at 375 degrees for about 35 minutes. If you don't have an air fryer, you could place these in your oven at 375 degrees for about 40 minutes to an hour. The idea here is to get the garlic nice and roasted by any means necessary. Now back to our butter. Here we have the whipping cream consistency. Then it's going to move further up. So now we're going to scrape down the sides of the bowl and make sure that everything is being incorporated. And then we're going to mix until the butter starts to separate from the buttermilk. This entire process took about 15 to 20 minutes depending on the speed that you are beating at, and as you can see, the butter has separated from the buttermilk, and here we have our butter and our buttermilk. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove the butter from the pan. Now I'm just going to go ahead and remove the butter from the whisk, and then I'm going to show you what I do next. So here I am removing the butter from the buttermilk, the remainder. Now the buttermilk can be used for a number of things. I did use this in a couple of recipes and I will share them later on. You don't have to discard this. Just place this in a airtight container and place it in your refrigerator. Now I'm going to go ahead and squeeze out as much of that buttermilk liquid from the butter. The more of the liquid you remove, the longer the butter will last in your refrigerator. You will have a longer shelf life. So you just want to squeeze, and you want to make sure that you are doing this in really cold water, because this can be a messy one and you don't want to have butter all over the place. You just want to make sure the water is cold and you want to squeeze out as much as you can. Now our butter is ready to get nice and dressed up. So here I have some sage, some dill, some thyme and rosemary. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove the thyme leaf from the stem, and I'm going to do the same for the rosemary, and then I'm just going to go ahead and mince this as fine as possible with my knife. Of course, if you have a spice grinder, or you could do this in a food processor, or whatever means you have to get these nice and minced. I'm just going to go ahead and mince this up into small pieces. And of course, you could use any other fresh herbs that you like into your herb butter. You don't have to use the same spice herbs that I'm using. You could go ahead and substitute what you like with what you don't like, or you just go ahead and add your favorite herbs to your butter. Now that my herbs are finely minced, I'm just going to go ahead and add them to my butter. And here is my garlic that has roasted already and cool down a bit, and I'm just going to go ahead and squeeze the garlic into the butter, both heads of garlic, and I'm going to go ahead and mix this in until the garlic and the herbs are fully incorporated into the butter. You could also use this butter in numerous recipes. I'll be showing you a few where I use this herb butter, and you could also have this herb butter on toast. So guys, the recipes for this are endless. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this onto some plastic wrap, and I'm gonna shape it into a cylinder shape. You could do a square or whatever, or you could just store it in a container. Now I'm just going to go ahead and shape this into a cylinder shape. Then I'm going to place this in my refrigerator to set up, and then I'll show you how it looks in the end. And guys, it's that easy. Who knew you could make butter this easy and quick? So here I am, just just moving it around, shaping it into the plastic wrap. Of course, as they said, this part is kind of sticky and tricky. You just want to get it into a nice shape. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's homemade. So you just want to shape it nicely and then place it in your refrigerator. If you like this video, don't forget to give a girl a thumbs up, share this video, leave me a comment down below. I'll really appreciate it, and don't forget to subscribe and follow if you haven't already. Do so. I'll really appreciate it. And you could use this herb butter in a number of recipes, and you'll be seeing me using this herb butter in a number of recipes. And that's it. Yeah, thank you for watching. See you in my next one. Bye now.